Mountain Man Podcast.
Today I will show you how to create a glitch effect in Photoshop and turn it into an animated GIF. So first thing you need to do is select your background layer and duplicate it twice. And for the top layer, we're going to name it blue. And for the bottom layer, we're going to name it red. And now we have to adjust the colors on layer blue. So you press Command L to adjust the level. And change your channel from RGB to red, and we'll go with your slider all the way to the right, so we can kind of have like aquamarine-ish looking color, and then turn the visibility of it off and choose the layer red, and press the same thing, Command L to change your levels, and change your channel from RGB to green. Go with your slider all the way to the right, and we're gonna have magenta color, but do not press OK. Instead, go on the channel blue, and go all the way to the right. So now we're going to have a red color. Now turn your blue layer visibility on and go to opacity approximately 76 and choose your blending option to lighten. So it's going to look like close to original one, but the cool part is that if you go and shift your layer a little bit to the right, it's going to give you 3D effect. And now we want to select both of those layers, press Command to select both of them, and press Command G to create a group out of it. Now you have to copy it. You can copy by pressing Option C, and then let's just choose once. So we're gonna have two different groups that are called Group 1. Let's change Group 1 to Frame 1, and Group 1 to Frame 2. So we did that. Now let's go and open our timeline, which you can find in the window option. It's almost all the way on the bottom. You will have a timeline. You need to create a timeline, and we need to change from a linear one to frame by frame. So now let's duplicate the frame 1 in the timeline 2 times. So you're gonna end up with 3 frames, and on frame 1 we want to disable all visibility of all of the layers except the first one. And if you're gonna go on frame 2, we're gonna disable everything except frame 1, and on frame 3 we're gonna choose frame 2 and disable all the rest. So now we're gonna end up with this, but we want for it to glitch a little bit. So let's change our frame 3, which is our frame 2 layer, and select your blue layer and choose a little bit farther to the right. And we're gonna duplicate the first frame and drag it all the way to the right. Now we need to change the timing. So let's do, for example, 0.2 seconds, no delay, maybe 1 second, and back to 0.2 seconds. And instead of repeating it once, we're gonna change it to forever. So now it's going to look something like this. You can adjust the speed that you want, so it's going to look smoother, and you can add as many layers as you want. And that's how you turn a picture into glitch GIF animation.
Produced by students of the Greenville County Fine Arts Center.